Hi, Sagittarius. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology. What's going on? Sagittarius, it is time to do your energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead, looking at the end of July 2024, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decide to come and hang out with me for a little bit, which I do love and appreciate you for, because as you know, I have been affectionately called by one of my besties, the Sag Whisperer, which is the same bestie that also calls me egotistical, crazy, nuts. And then I stopped paying attention because a squirrel ran past the window and I was more entertained by that. So, Sagittarius, I am your protector. It's why I'm Archer. And I got your back through everything. Nobody gets to my Sagittariuses. Nobody gets in to see the Sag. Nobody not know how without coming through me first. Okay? And I love you very much. If you could return the love for me, please, and love the like down here. TikTok, double tap the screen, show me little hearts. That's all it's about. All you need is love. And Instagram, love the like. You guys are all welcome and more invited to come and join us right here on the YouTube channel at Archer Astrology and be a part of the fam. Subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and share the channel with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. Sagittarius, the deck jammed. And it's the Bible tarot on top of that. That tells me straight up God's like, Sag needs a hug. So what's on your mind? Come here, Sagittarius. I'm going to start out first. We give you like a little bit of a warm hug. The Hallmark movie style where it's like, Sag, you got this. And you're like, thanks, Archer. I needed that. Then I'm like, okay. And then I pick you up and spinny hug you until your heels fly off and your hair blows in the breeze and you start giggling. And you're like, stop it, Archer. Stop it. And you're going to have to just be a little happy for a second, okay? If the symptoms continue, like smiling or giggling, feel free to come back for more hugs, okay? All right, there we go. You're getting tuned in better. I like that. I look out for you, Sag. All right, so we're going to see what's going on for you and the one in your mind. Definitely please subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and share the channel. I do go live Mondays at 5 Eastern for an all signs, and normally Fridays at 5 Eastern for the all signs. No, Monday's the pick a card. I always say that backwards. I don't know why. I like backwards stuff. Imagine if you could play this reading backwards. You'd find out that I was replaced. Just kidding. Anyway, or am I? Anyways, I go live normally Fridays at 5 Eastern for the all signs. However, because I had a little internet malfunction, we're going to do it today. All right, so join me back here in just a few hours. I'm going to try to even knock out Capricorn and the all signs. So it's like Saturday with Archer. And I appreciate you for being here. Page of Swords all over the channels. Everything from your individual sign readings to the pick a cards, the all signs, and the healing music base covers. You need a little break in the action from the cards and just want a little, 3 minutes to yourself to play an awesome song. The base covers with Bill over here are there from the greats, such as Caitlin Petty, the Beatles, Casey Musgraves, and more. So feel free to check them all out. And if you are hanging out over on TikTok, follow Caitlin along at Kate Petty. She's pretty awesome, and you can't help but walk away from one of her shows without singing along. So enjoy yourself. You deserve to be happy. If we're giving out spinny hugs, that means Sag needs a smile. Okay? All right. So we're going to do the new 12-card spread, just the Archer dozen, where we take a look at everything. I don't do two parts. I don't do extendeds. You are here for the whole reading. That's what you want. All right? So we're going to take a look at your work. We're going to take a look at the Sagittariuses that are curious about a past person. And we're going to take a look at the Sagittariuses dealing with some new love. And then go forward and get an outcome. And we are going to use the Bible Tarot for the heavy lifting with the base cards, of which Revelations 20 just literally popped out. The tarot decks to me are just my Bible. That's all it is. It's not deviation. It's just like reading a Bible. Unless y'all want to call the Bible deviation, but I don't think so. This shows that you are looking for some harmony. Maybe the hug was because you've just been stressed out, feeling like you carry the whole load in all the relationships, and you're not where you want to be yet. Like, you're like, I want my everything. Where's my end-all, be-all at, Archer? We're going to find out. The King of Swords, okay? We're going to use our words wisely and find out the direction that it goes. Like, you're doing some manifesting. You know what you want. So we'll find out. And then we'll throw a boatload of clarifiers at it with the Rose Tarot. And all the messages are for you and the one on your mind's highest and greatest good only, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. We don't get the blue screen of death. Our airlines never shut down. So, tray table's up. It's go time. Let's rotate. That's a pilot joke. All right, let's do it to it, Sagittarius. You and the one on your mind. The thoughts, the feelings, emotions. Let's give it everything we got for Sagittarius. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles. I've connected. That's why I shuffle on camera so that we're all tuned in and ready to roll. And then we'll do some super chats afterwards, okay? So There are 8 super chat slots available. Actually, we got a few already taken, so there's a few left though. TikTok, Instagram, you guys are both welcome to. Come on over if you'd like to get a little question, a little personal checkup, and we'll do them after the all signs. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the traditional YouTube links as well as the Zoom one-on-one reading. So I look forward to working with you, okay? All right, let's go for it. Here we go. Sagittarius, what do we got for you? Let's do it to it. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. We're ready. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius. Here we go. Outcome at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy blanketing the reading is the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. All right, this here is Hannah, the mother of faith. Maybe the name Hannah resonates to you. Either it's your name straight up or you got a friend, male Sagittariuses, you dealing with a Hannah. All right, this might be a little Hannah Montana, that you want the best of both worlds. The outcome shows that you want the ability to still seek the fun, the adventure, and the optimism that you find and seek in life, as well as having that unconditional love that's by your side, your ride or die through thick and thin. The 10 of Wands, because you're kind of a little tired of the player energy. You want a real two-way honest love on this one here. 10 of Wands, Cancer, Sagittarius, you guys are joined at the hip. To the Knight of Cups, that shows young David coming in. Music might speak to you. Maybe you or them are a musician or a singer-songwriter. But this is that harmony when all the strings on David's harp are all lined up, tuned in, and ready to go with the 10 of Swords. It's the end of the overthinking for you, okay? I like it. You've been through a lot, Sag. Let's find out what's going on, shall we? Let's do it. Current conditions at Sagittarius. The Sun, Leo energy comes out. Nice. So this one here, even though you feel like you've been carrying that whole load and everything and what you seek, your happiness is very close. You're in a very good position right now. So you're not letting it show. Even if you're feeling a little stressed out, overwhelmed, and burdened, and feeling like you've been carrying the whole load for everyone in your life lately, much like how the sun, the entire universe revolves around it, Leo energy, this is showing that you've got no problem pulling your own weight, and your energy exceeds you. When you walk into a room, even like if you're a Sagittarius that gets nervous on their way to work or feels like they're not sure of what to do on the way to a date or even just on the way home, you never let it show. You're the one that everybody comes to, and it might be feeling like a lot of energies where everybody's like, Sagittarius, can you help me? Sagittarius, can you do this? Sagittarius, need to know about this? You're like, whoa, I just need 5 minutes to myself, guys. Give Sag a moment. That shows on this one here that you might be a supernova empath. You might have a lot of energies where you might even be like tuning in your skills to read other people. Esoterics are coming in more. And sometimes it can get very overwhelming where you like feel like everyone around you and your energy just keeps like wanting to take and take and take. And you tap in and tune into all of it and feeling like you're in the middle of a crowded room screaming and nobody hears you. Okay. The Sun card shows the happiness you seek to come in. And off of that Sun card, I'm seeing maybe like you might be noticing orbs of light around you, either showing up in your peripheral vision. Like if you're just sitting there having your morning coffee and like, you're like, was that a shadow? And you look and there's nothing there. Right. And like, it's just a little bit of spiritual orbs to help guide you on your path and to let you know that your guardian angels are in there around you to keep things on the right perspective. You might be noticing more signs than just yard signs in people's yards, but seeing synchronizing numbers and colors, like seeing their vehicle everywhere. Like all of a sudden, everybody drives the same car your person does. Stuff like that, okay? So we'll find out. Or you and them might even drive the same cars. That's freaky deaky, but also cool at the same time. I like it. Sun card shows you're attracting in happiness, a more positive energy, Leo energy, okay? Now, current energies that are circling around you besides those colored orbs and the shadows you're seeing. The 4 of Cups, Cancer energy, and feeling Captain Dry Cup mode, like love has eluded you for a while. You might have dealt with a lot of player energy in the past, and a lot of like straight up immature people that you want to work to overcome it. You don't just give your cup to anybody, right? It's got to be a real true love before you go further into it. You're coming to the end of an awakening, especially if you have some strong Cancer in your chart, maybe like really far out back, like Pluto, or even you're part of Fortune, something like that, where the energy of your 4th house and the home energies, this shows what you're feeling right now. You're tuned into the timeline shift and the Mandela effects that we've had lately. Like how many times has Bob Hope died? Bob Newhart died. something about the bobs or something. But you're noticing a change in the energies that comes in with that Four of Cups. You have been doing a lot of reflecting. This is Jonah feeling stressed out, like just sick and tired of being sick and tired almost, okay? You are at the end of this awakening and coming out of dry cup energy and getting ready to get a lot of love coming your way, because you're at the end of a glow up and you're coming into that threshold and like feeling the energetical shift and the timeline change to motivate things forward. What up, Pisces girl? Hey, Shrek. All right. Now, on the work home front for the Sagittarius is a little curious about their business. What have we got? What's all up in your business besides me? The Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy. This here is Paul the Apostle wanting to speak out into a crowd, okay? So maybe at this point, like, you enjoy what you do for a living, right? However, it still kind of frustrates you a little bit. All right, so we'll find out about it. Like, maybe it's something that anybody else would be like, well, that's easy. Why is that even bothering you? And you're like, it means something to me, right? Maybe it's like the work you do involves numbers and you suck at math. You don't like math, that sort of a thing, right? But it's that one little thing that you're like, oh, if this one thing was different, I'd be like, oh, great, it'd be so awesome. All right, so we'll find out about it and what we can do to help make you a happy Saggy. Okay, now, on the love home front, the Sagittariuses that are curious and dealing with a past person, what's up with them? Are they coming back? What are they doing? Did they get their head fixed up yet? Let's find out. Current position and current energies at the past person. The Two of Pentacles on the Five of Wands. So they did put you through a lot in the past. They had a habit of putting you into your head. Two of Pentacles, where you're like, Archer, I am not sure of what to do, but I'm just tired of feeling stressed out. They had a habit of making you overthink things to the point of feeling stressed and burnt out. But the Five of Wands is my hockey player card in here, because the whole team, you can't win the Stanley Cup unless the goalie, the offense, defense, the captain, everybody's got to work together for teamwork to make the dream work on this one. And they are actually in a point of working on this, okay? They're coming to terms with a lot of stuff that they're realizing they put you through a lot. And that they, like, their life ain't working out the same without you. It's been very, very different, okay? So we'll definitely tune into this, because especially when they're only in the 2s and the 5s, I want to make sure that they've done some work to level up, okay? Because you're kind of a bit of a human lie detector, and you know if they're fronting or not, all right? Now, for the Sagittariuses that are dealing with a new person, let's take a peek. This is either you're just getting into something, or you're single and wondering what's coming your way, okay? Because either way, you got love with that Queen of Cups at the bottom. All right, we currently have the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Cups. Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces energy on this one. You do have a lot of water showing up, okay? This coming out on the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Cups shows that the new love shows somebody incoming and approaching, maybe a little faster than planned or expected, but the Eight of Cups shows that they're on a whole nother level. They've already walked away from their past energy, and they're going to a whole other level of ascension. And they're a leader. This has Joshua, the leader of faith, coupled up with the Eight of Cups, okay? Which is the ascension right into another level. So the new love here is approaching a lot faster than you think. And actually, here's the interesting thing. I'm feeling like for some of you, for a certain group of Sagittariuses, maybe like 33 or so percent, that this is actually from a past relationship a few relationships ago. It might be 1 or 2 relationships in the past that it was a false start that didn't get off the ground. And you guys had to go your own ways until you both went through some life experiences to get to a whole nother level. But in this case, something fun is approaching that'll actually kind of make you feel a little lighthearted, might make your heart skip a beat too. All right, Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Now, when all our Sagittariuses come back together, what's a potential forward motion and forward movement on this? Let's see what we got. The Queen of Wands, Leo energy. This is wild. The Queen of Wands here shows that this is that third time's the charm showing up. Even though this is Deborah, who's a leader and a prophet, this shows that you guys are on a higher level that actually leads the way in this energetical shift that we're experiencing, this whole Mandela effect that's starting right now on the second full moon in Capricorn. This is once in a blue moon. It's why this full moon is called a blue moon, and we're entering into Leo season. That you guys will set the pace for the new generation, because it's over for the narcissistics, the players, the ones who think it's smarter to just like silence and not try to put closure on anything. It's a power play. And you're overcoming that and taking your power back, and you guys set the energies going forward that people will literally, they'll be jealous of, and they'll want to follow in your lead. Like, you guys are going to have such a great energies going forward in this Queen of Wands. Like, look how she's hanging out by palm trees. All right. That shows that, like, maybe there's some travel plans and where you guys become a power couple. And, like, the other people around you are going to be like, you might have people walk up and approach you and be like, excuse me, guys, could you guys, like, not be so cute and adorable? My wife is over here getting mad at me that I don't do that for her. Right? But that's what it is. And those ones that are like in an older Abraham Hicks law of whatever stuff, where it's like, oh, ghost them and see what happens. Well, in the new generation with this time jump that we've entered into a much more positive place than what we dealt with before, that's not going to work anymore. We're going into the law of correspondence and the law of harmony. It's wonderful, okay? And you're leading the way. You or them could be born on the 13th or the 8th, the 5th and the 2nd are here, also the 19th, the 4th, and the 12th. But let's keep going. Forward, how are you guys going to start feeling once this works out? The Empress. Oh my word. I cannot with you, Sagittarius. This is your family. This is finding a unique connection. Could be a twin flame connection, and we are on the verge of the most twin flame unions and reunions you will see in this lifetime. That if you're a Sagittarius who's been like, no, Archer, love pretty much eludes me. I've lost my love long time ago, and I guess I'm just doing things, existing and flying by. You're in the Empress. Mother Mary comes to you, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, right? You've got something approaching here. I'm straight up on this one. You are destined to have your heart chakra energized. Leo energy, 5th house placements. And Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius and Libra come in off of this as well. So there's a little bit of cardinal energy showing to allow these unions to show up. You, just by being at not just this channel, but any love reading, it shows that you are destined for love. Otherwise, you wouldn't be curious. You wouldn't worry about it. It is approaching, okay? You will never feel like second best again. The Empress never feels like second best. Okay, and I do see a little bit of them like putting you on a pedestal, kind of, sort of, but not in a bad way. Just more like that cheerleader way of like when you're having a rough day or feeling down, that they're like, Sagittarius, come on, you know you got this. You're amazing. You can do this. And you're like, okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Let me grab the banner for my mod squad. Thank you, mod squad. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Our super chats have filled up, but I'll do some more. I'm going to try to knock out Capricorn before we do the all signs tonight too. All right, you Empress, you Temperance Empress. Let's see. And remember, no gender in tarot. You can be a male and be an Empress, okay? So, let's see. Now, environmental factors will be affecting this going forward. Oh, hold on. I'll hold the deck the right way for you, too. The 8 of Wands. Your energy and open communication. I do actually pull a bit of Cancer off of this, too, because you notice in the 8 of Wands here, Philip and the Ethiopians showing up. This one actually looks very similar to the Chariot energy. Cancer and Sagittarius showing that the lines are open. Like, think of it like the 8 of Wands is usually my airport runway. As busy as an airport on Christmas Eve, but then all of a sudden all the energies line up so the planes can come in and land, so that like they learn to speak Sagittarius. You learn to speak their love language, and you guys have an open level of communication. This isn't the phones being face down. This is the phone face up, and also like knowing each other's passwords and that, where there's nothing to hide. It's an equal opportunity communication. All right. Could be another Sagittarius, could be a Cancer possibly that you are dealing with. That'll lead us towards the inner emotions and how you guys will feel going forward. The 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy, and working together so that you can make this happen. This is the downfall, King Saul's tragic downfall. That no matter what you guys come up against in the future, you work together at it. This is somebody that cares if you're having a good day or a bad day. And that when you approach the outcome, this is when you come home and like, I'm not having a great day today. And they're like, all right, Sagittarius, I'm not your special person right now. I'm your best friend. What's up? And you're like, I don't know how to tell you, but it's you right now. They're like I said, I'm your best friend. What'd I do? What did I do that was so dumb? That sort of a thing. The 5 of Swords is overcoming grief. This is the card of grief in the tarot. And remember, grief is just love that hasn't able to project itself out. Grief will often manifest as that love that's the hole in the broken heart that you can't like get through, and the tears that you shed on your own, or the locked jaw when you want to cry and you don't, okay? The 5 of Swords is that you guys will work to overcome the good, the bad, and make it through these things together, all right? So you've got some strong Cancer and Leo energy, another Sagittarius possibly. You've also got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, and some Taurus. You or them could be born on the 3rd, the 5th, I'm seeing repeated 8s too. So the Lionsgate portal, 8/8, August 8th coming up, might be a go point for you. Or I could be talking to a Sagittarius that when we get into August, it's just like your month. You always feel a little more popped and on point and feeling good. All right. So let's see what we've got on this one. Here we go. Give me everything you got on the Sun card to the Four of Cups onto the Knight of Swords. Let's do this to it. Let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out. The Hangman, Pisces energy, to the Knight of Wands, to the Star card, the Death card, the Four of Wands on the Empress with the Five of Cups. This is why you needed the spinny hug. Scorpio energy. You're feeling very overwhelmed by what you've been going through. But with you coming to the end of that awakening and the stuff you're noticing in your peripheral vision, you could be on the verge of the end of a twin flame journey. And you're doing the manifesting, the words you say, the stuff you're thinking. You're going through an upgrade, like picture like a cell phone upgrade. Maybe you've got a new cell phone, or you were an Android, now you're an iPhone user, or vice versa. Or think about it like the Microsoft upgrade blue screen of death showing up, right? But you are actually manifesting a forward direction and a forward motivation on this, that with the Empress card, you're manifesting the outcome. You know what you want, and God has taken your order, and he's bringing in the person on your mind to give you what you've earned and deserved. The love, the family, and we are on the verge because we are shifting into an energy of the most twin flame unions, twin flame reunions. I've even actually met twin flames that never went through the separation phase already recently, where they're just like, yeah, we started as friends and now we're doing more. We're getting married and stuff. It's amazing energy that we're in. Maybe there is somebody that you always looked at as a friend, or they looked at you as a friend, and you guys are considering bringing each other to the friend zone. It is part of your journey. Your gifts are strengthening, and your guardian angels are now feeling much more comfortable and letting you know that they're around and that they're guiding you, that they're on your side too. Okay. The Knight of Wands to the Star card shows that you are a light worker. You're a healer. Maybe you've been noticing lighthouses, or I'm seeing a Sagittarius that like you like lighthouses, like even touring them, or you've got those little like ceramic decorations in your home. And also maybe on your travels as you're driving around, you might notice those like fake lighthouses in people's front yards lit up. That's some signs from above to let you know that you are following your Aquarius energy, your star, and what guides you there. And you're calling in the people that get you on your level. And the rewards for your patience will come forward very recently, as early as Leo season, which we are like right on the verge of Leo season starting in the end of Cancer season. Because remember, when you go into like Tarot 201, everybody sits there like Temperance, that's the patience. You know just as much as anyone else. You're Sagittarius. Your dominant card is Temperance. That's not patience. That's optimism. That's fun. That's adventure. That's making the money, getting the bank, getting the bag, and finding those new things. The true card of patience is Pisces energy. Pisces are those ones that can take time to think things through. They take the time they need to get what they want. And you're calling people in that like knows on this level, because you don't like feeling like you've reached the top and have nowhere further to go with the Hangman. You can take the time to research and find things through. All right. The Knight of Wands shows that you're looking for that forward momentum, that you like don't feel like there's anywhere else to go, but you like nobody knows how to adjust to energies more than you do. And with that Knight of Wands, it's helping you adjust to a lifestyle so that you're comfortable and ready for the future. Okay. That's the only reason at the moment that you're like a little bit in like this stagnant void of course or something, is just simply because you're at that point that God's giving you just a moment to like rest your head, feel a little better, and get ready for the Mandela effect reset going on. Okay. On the Four of Wands to the Empress, you are the one manifesting this. I do see that for a group of Sagittariuses, I'm reading for those that are looking for their twin flames to either show up or come back. And the outcome shows that you're the one doing the work in the Empress here, that your wishes are being rewarded. And I'm seeing a bracelet that might resonate to you. Maybe you have one that they gave you, or you've got one that's been handed down as a family heirloom. And it's been like just, you know, it's the one that you hang on to. Could be a bracelet, maybe even like an anklet or a necklace, but it's a piece of jewelry. And it might even be rose gold. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that really kind of likes rose gold. Could even be a watch, very possibly. But yeah, this shows you you're calling in the one that's on that level, and you're on the verge of the start of the twin flame union. The next 4 days to 4 weeks are going to be very, very epic for you, okay? You then could be born on the 8th, the 13th, the 3rd is here. Could be a life path number 2, a 4, a 6, or an 8. Who do we appreciate? I'm just kidding. We're not going down there. All right, let's go. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio. Definitely could be a Cancer or an Aries, possibly an Aquarius or a Pisces. And I'm feeling cusper energy too. All right. You might actually be a Sag, Scorpio, cusper possibly. You could be a Scorpitarius. All right. Let's see what we've got in the work home front. Let's talk about it for a second. All right. Here we go. Let's get that bag, Sag. Let's see what we got on this Knight of Swords. You might actually be, you might be up for a promotion. Because, I mean, that's Paul the Apostle. He was a leader. All right. Acts 9:20 might even resonate to you. The Hierophant. There's that higher knowledge. Told you might be in the midst of a level up and getting something. Okay. Ace of Cups to the Ten of Wands. You got a lot of repeating cards showing up, which when that happens, I mean, because as a light worker and an energy reader and a healer in this timeline, my boss on my first speed dial is God, straight to the top. Okay. I don't deal with any second in commands. I always go right to the boss's office. Ace of Cups to the Ten of Wands. Look how tired you are at work. You enjoy the job, but there's the part that frustrates you. Like maybe you even do DoorDash or something possibly. And even that, you're just like, I'm getting over this stuff. I know I deserve more. You know, hauling in the groceries, and you're calling in a job that you love just as much as the person you want to love. You want everything to work out because you're tired. Look at how you've been hauling those groceries up the stairs nonstop. Like I'm talking to a Sagittarius that you're like a one trip and done. I grab as many bags as I can. I click the door closed and I'm going in, right? You haul all the groceries up on this one here. But now you're trying to think of taking a more rogue approach to work with the Seven of Wands to the Hierophant. You know, you want to actually find a little direction, a little change in your guidance that maybe lets you break the Dolly Parton 9-to-5 cycle. Like maybe you're like into like some kind of like you're starting self-employment of some kind. You might be into like I'm seeing real estate or real estate investing, even real estate wholesaling. Hey, it's made me a couple quick bucks or two. Yeah. But even services, like maybe you're like, maybe it's not so much about the real estate or the commercial stuff as like a cleaning service where you're cleaning the commercials or even housework. And you're just working to manifest this to grow something more that'll allow you like a bit of an early retirement. You might have a 10-year plan into this one here. Okay. Maybe you're straight up a business consultant or a business advisor, where you're helping other people put plans into action, and you kind of have been quietly over the years, secretively, shushy-like, kind of paying attention to the stuff you learn from others so that you can, like, you know, apply them into your day-to-day life. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's no different than watching a video on YouTube to learn how to do something, and you apply your own personal artistic skill to it. I'm seeing here that, like, I'm talking to a Sag that might even be thinking about, like, your money, your long-term investments, and getting things into order here, okay? Like not the traditional, like, hey, I got an awesome idea. We're going to get a job. We're going to work ourselves to death for the next 30 or so years, and then we're just going to walk out the front door. And you're like, let me know how that goes. You want a little faster response on everything. The Hierophant, you kind of know what you're doing, right? This is like, you want to be able to work from anywhere, anytime, understanding that like self-employment isn't the 9-to-5 cycle. It becomes the 24/7 cycle, but you're willing to take that chance with the Hierophant. Your strengths are showing, your gifts are strengthening, and you are like an energetical sponge for knowledge right now. Okay. You might even actually find this challenge rather exciting. Okay. Like double dare physical challenge that you're willing to put something into it. Okay. And it will make prosperous for you. Some stuff that you've been thinking about starting during Cancer season is going to start to take hold during Leo season, and you're protected. You're just nervous about taking that first step with the Eight of Swords. Okay? In traditional Rider-Waite, the Eight of Swords, they put those swords in place to keep themselves behind it, protected. You're just nervous of that first step. Who wouldn't be? You know, like if you are like what we were pulling in the beginning, rewind it if you missed it, where we were talking about like that you might just be nervous going into work and not feeling very Empress-like, but you never let it show. You have this amazing ability to just adjust to the situation on the fly, okay? You and them can be born on the 1st. We're still tapping into love a little bit. The 1st, the 17th, and the 27th shows up along with the 5th. All right, but let's tap in and let's go for the love energy. Big time. All right, let's see. Sorry, throat chakra. Okay. Felt like John Lennon after singing Twist and Shout for a minute there. All right, let's go for it. I'm seeing the Minion movie. Like King Bob, but King Sagittarius. Maybe the Minion movie resonates to you, or you have or will be watching it. And Thomas the Tank Engine. Why are we looking about the kids stuff? I don't know. Okay, that's cool. Or you just like trains, or you live near train tracks, or like maybe there's even like a date night in the future that's like, or you've recently done one or have done one in the past that's a good memory. Because I'm seeing like one of those dinner train rides. Like where you hop on the train, you get your food, and like cruise out into the countryside or something. It might resonate to you. But all right, let's talk past. Let's go to the Sagittarius that are dealing with the past love. Here we go. All right. The Ten of Swords. You guys haven't spoken in a while. To the Two of Cups on the Emperor. Sagittarius. Oh my word. Four of Swords. No wonder you can't stop thinking about them. They've done some work to level up here. In the past, they had that habit of putting you in your head and making you think past the point that you'd be stressed out to the max. Ten of Swords. Look at all the energies on your back that you've had to deal with, right? This here shows that they've done some work, and like you might have wished them well or sent them on their way, or they were like, I'm done, I'm out. And you're like, why are you breaking up with me? What's going on here? They've had to do some work, and there's a lot of divine timing at play with the Two of Cups to call in your Emperor. Sagittarius, it's your divine counterpart. The Emperor to the Empress arrives. Your past person, if you're curious, like, do they even think about me anymore? Do they even care? Yeah, no, this is something reviving in this one here. Emperor to the Empress energy that, like, cross watchers, props to you. You've done some work, okay? Because in the past, on that Ten of Swords, with the Four of Swords, oh my word, they've saved photos. They've hung on to a lot of the past memories about you, and they miss the heck out of you. And you were the one that made them have to do the work because, like, you changed their lives. I think you might even have saved it in an energy here. Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups. They knew they had to walk away from this past mindset. Pisces energy. The new moon in Cancer up here, too, on the card might have actually been a big catalyst or a big turning point, okay? But it's like, I do see here on this Four of Swords that a bit of a pause was required because they were stressing you out way too much, and God is like, whoa. Give Sag a break right there. What are you doing, past person? Even if they instigated the breakup, whichever one of you guys did, it's showing here that it was needed. God had to put this thing on hold. Yellow and blue make green, seal it with the Four of Swords so that you guys could rest a bit here, okay? What was required here was because you really did love them dearly, okay? That it was, they just continue to put you through a lot of games. They were almost immature at most times, right? And really, they had to find out the hard way. Play petty games, win petty prizes. You know, but yeah, they had to do some work in this one here, but they did the work because of you. You were then going to be born on the 4th, the 24th, maybe even the 2nd. I'm seeing the 10th and the 20th also come out, and the 27th. Could be the 7th too, possibly. Ooh, cool. Thank you. The King of Cups, an extra confirmation that they have leveled up. There is nobody else in their life, Sagittarius, because literally, I'm thinking that they might have possibly tried, maybe even you did too, to like have another connection, start a new relationship, and nothing compared to you. Nothing ever got off the ground. They couldn't. It just wouldn't work because their heart belongs to you. The King of Cups is Pisces energy, and the King of Cups only gives their heart to one person. In this case, that's you. Could be dealing with a Pisces, or you've got some strong Pisces in your chart. But the King of Cups to the King of Swords knows what they said, what they did to hurt you, and that they had to use their words much wisely, okay? They really had no interest in fixing themselves or leveling up until they met you because their life was in a rough place. Crosswatcher, you've been through a lot, okay? And I understand that. Like, this person was used and abused even before they got to you, and like they were just like not having it in this point. They might have not even been looking for anything at that point where they'd almost like signed off and just been like, whatever happens, happens. And then they met you. And then they've changed and gone into an Emperor energy, okay? It's kind of like they figured that what they got is what they deserved. And maybe even you've even checked up on them, or you might have a friend checking up on them. Like you got a secret spy working for you. Oh, that's fun. Look at you go, Sagittarius. Report back. But yeah, maybe it's even something like that where like they figured they didn't deserve no better until they met you with the Five of Swords. They were in a rough place. Okay? That thing that changes as they go forward into this one here was that, like, you taught them just as much as they taught you. If you're like, well, yeah, Archer, when the things were really good, they were really good, but then when they were really bad, they were really bad. Like, you went through a lot that they taught you, and, like, you guys came into each other's lives for that because you guys were both in like, a rough place, and things weren't working out well for you. and that was it. It's like two people to be saved. And I do see there that like you both are very nervous about making a move. There could be issues with family involved, or like just a lot of whatever happened in the past. Can it not be overlooked or something like that? Ace of Swords. It can. It's been cut out. On the Nine of Wands to Temperance. Either you could be dealing with another Sagittarius, or they are all about you. Okay? This is wild. I do see here that they want to extend an olive branch with the Ace of Swords. One of you guys will actually reach out to the other person, and it's more of a top shelf. You or them might be born on the 1st, possibly. All right? That date or a life path number 1 that might resonate. But I see this, that you guys both are considering this, right? And like you guys do miss each other, and you're both on a higher level now. The law of correspondence with Temperance, you know, we're past that point. The law of attraction, the law of like, here's go ghost on them, go no contact, and see how that works out. We're past that point. That energy won't work anymore. It no longer fits in the energies, okay? This here going forward, if you continue to try to use that old plug after we've all converted into the new, more positive timeline, it won't play. It's Temperance, the law of correspondence. So you are glowing. You are a direction and a guidance right now. You guys both do want to talk. You're just a little nervous about the way to go. The Nine of Wands is like you guys are actually both checking each other out. You guys are both either looking at social media, or you or them have a mutual friend that's helping. Something about this shows that you guys are on the same level. But I do see here that this could take back off during Leo season and re-energize things to take it into a much more secure connection. Emperor to the Empress. This was a lot of right person, wrong time, wasn't it? You really did believe in them deep down. They believed in you deep down. But there was so many things that had to change that keeps, you know, it kept you guys apart at the moment. There were a lot of different things that just had to happen. Like maybe there was an age difference between you guys, where one of you guys had more life experiences than the other, and the other one just needed to have their time to find themselves, find their way without feeling constricted, smothered, locked down. That's totally understandable. That's how an Emperor and the Empress show up. This is being able to wear both of those hats in there. When I'm an Empress, I'm looking out for my friends. I'm looking out for my family. But when I'm in an Emperor, I am running a business. I am in boss mode, and that. So it shows that it could be either be that masculine or feminine energies don't play a role into it. It shows that you guys are both leveled up, and we could have a runner-chaser dynamic switch where the runner and the chaser flip energies. Because love's not a game. It's an energetic exchange where it's like two opposite poles of a magnet that pull each other towards each other like a generator. Okay? So I do see here that something here into Leo season with this Five of Wands will allow you guys to like come together and really start working some stuff out between you guys. The magnetic poles have shifted. Literally. We might even have like the whole earth might have done with this Mandela effect recently, like Berenstain Bears energy. Okay? We might have experienced that where the North and South Pole have done a shift. Who knows? All right? All right, so let's keep going here. I am seeing biking or mountain biking. Maybe you or them used to go bike riding together, or you're a Sag that likes her bike or his bike, going up into the mountains, or even just riding a bike, or you guys had bikes or something. Well, thank you very much. It might resonate to you. On this, we have the Six of Wands to the Fool card to the Four of Pentacles. Sagittarius. Neither of you guys want to let each other go. You guys do work really well together. Eight of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. It's taking you guys to another level. Maybe you're them like dance, or you guys, maybe there's like some date nights planned with like dance classes or dance lessons. I'm hearing the song Lose Control. That might resonate to you. And I like the way you kiss me. Those songs might actually be something on this one here. The Fool card to the Six of Wands. This is playing a petty game that wins a really good petty prize, okay? This is Caitlin Petty showing up for her Six of Wands victory. You guys are ahead of the energetical curve. This is her winning like Country Music New Artist of the Year 2025 and like knowing it's coming already. So this is showing that the rewards for what you and your past person have been through is starting a fresh point with the Fool card that gets your money, your work, energies to let go. This is somebody that won't play you or use you up ever again because you guys both had to go down this road. Literally, I even just heard the song Euphoria. Okay, either you or them are into music or music really resonates or you guys have songs because, like, I'm getting a lot of songs on the Nine of Swords. This is the end of that silence. Up all night playing Staring at the Ceiling on repeat. With the Knight of Pentacles, it took a long time. And I'm seeing you or them really like plants. House plants might resonate. I'm seeing like house plants all over the place type of a thing. Even hanging baskets. And a wind chime. Ooh, maybe if you pay attention, Sag. If you like hear a wind chime, or your neighbors have one, or you're just like up for morning coffee and like ding-a-ling-a-ling, that's letting you know. It's like letting you know some stuff's changing. The energy's approaching. Okay. All right. Now on this Fool card, this is where the past person comes in a new energy. They've refreshed themselves, literally. All right. And this is where we transition into the new person. All right. You're going to be born on the 6th. The 16th also shows up, and I'm also seeing the 14th and the 4th come out. Now, for the Sagittarius looking for a little new love. Let's see what we got. Props to the past person, the cross watchers. We got a lot of cross watchers in here, I'm thinking, Sagittarius. You got a lot of eyes on you. No wonder what they do next will surprise you, because this is the one that you like literally never thought would come back. Never thought it would ever work out. And all of a sudden, like when you least suspect it, there it is. Whoop. All right, the new energies. My Sagittarians dealing with a new person. We have the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Cups on the King of Pentacles. And here's the surprise, so act surprised, okay? The High Priestess, which, God, you know me. How many lifetimes have we done this? You know I don't stop at the High Priestess. Like, ooh, shush, don't tell Sagittarius. Not a chance. All right? This one here with the High Priestess showing up is a direction. Okay, there's a message or something here. You could be dealing with a July 7th Cancerian, maybe even a July 8th, August 7th Leo. But the King of Pentacles shows that this new person is like, whoa. This one here, like, yeah, this might be somebody new from a relationship or two ago. And like, whatever you guys went through between then and now, you guys walked away from it. I think maybe possibly you guys both tried other connections. Like, it was a lot of right person, wrong time, right? And like, might have been a few years ago. There's no time in tarot, but it could have been a year or two ago. Maybe even 3 or 4 years, because there isn't a time in tarot. It's however long you and them need to match energies and come back together. The two of you did have to go your separate ways, though, on that 8 of Cups at the 7 of Swords, so you could heal. Pisces and Aquarius energy. Could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Cusper energy even. But at that way, they're like, you guys had to go through those life experiences to bring this new person in. I do see kind of like it's a new person, it's a past person coming back. Okay? Or straight up, if they are a straight up new person for the groups of Sagittariuses that are like, Archer, this is straight up brand new, or I'm calling in brand new. This one approaching here at this one coming in is definitely a lot of like, there's a distance already between the two of you guys, either energetically or in the real world in the 3D. But it's going to start closing the gap faster than you think with the Knight of Wands. And I'm hearing the song, I'm hearing Will Smith, Miami. Party in the city where the heat is on all night, on the beach till the break of dawn. Maybe you were them, like maybe I'm seriously talking to somebody like us, like you're in Miami, or there's been plans where you've been to like Miami or Tampa, Sarasota. Something shows up there. Maybe like there's an energetical distance between the two of you guys. That spirit is working, God is working to close the gap, because with this Scorpio and Aquarius energy, you might even be in the medical field. You could be a healer, doctor, and nurse, and you don't like charting. Maybe that's the number part from work that you don't like. But something about Florida is fun, or something along like a beach possibly, or that in the future I'm seeing. But this person knows how to make some wise investments, and they travel for work, and they keep things moving. The 7 of Swords is that ability, Aquarius energy, Top Gun Maverick shows up with Goose and Rooster to run that chord in like 122 flat when nobody else says it could be done. You guys do this. This person comes in there, takes those 5 of Swords out very stealth-like, and leaves the 2 of Swords so that you guys can communicate comfortably together, okay? This person knows how to make wise investments in the future. They might even have like some beachfront property or rental property. I don't know. Something that allows you guys to travel and not lose that spark. Never have to worry about like a 7-month or a 7-year itch where the relationship becomes very stoic and slow, and you get that little bit of boredom. High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords to the Page of Swords on the 9 of Pentacles. They might even act like they're not in a position where they're not interested in you or something, but they've been left out in the cold an awful lot in the past, okay? This one here, there is somebody that's returning as a past person, but they're in a new energy. I can't tell that they were a past person, especially for the group of Sages that are actually looking at somebody maybe from a relationship or two ago about like coming back together. I see in there that on the Page of Swords, You guys actually are learning from each other and you're growing on this. And see, I told you that they were checking you out just as much as you're checking them out. And I think you guys both are being very stealth-like about it. That Queen of Swords could have a Gemini working for you, or they've got a Gemini working for them, or you could straight up be dealing with one. But the secrets revealed on this is that literally the past person, the new people, they're all coming together and they're coming in correct. You're dealing with a much more mature energy than anything you dealt with the past. Props to the cross watchers, because expect a surprise. This is that if you reach out first, they're open to it. You might be sitting here nervous that like, oh, I can't send a message. I can't take that first step. They'll either chew me out, they yell at me, they'll be like, oh, so now you show up? No, they're going to be like, oh my word, I have missed you. How are you doing? And for the new person, they like hearing from you. This is somebody that never got good mornings, good evenings, and the communication is going to open up so fast that literally, this is where all my Sagittariuses are coming together. This is a convergence of the Sagittarius twain that I literally cannot tell. This could be a brand new person. This could be the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person that is actually coming in so fixed up that they're in a new person's energy. Big props to the Crosswatcher. Crosswatchers be killing it. I love it for you guys. Way to go. The Tower card, the Six of Swords, they're totally seeing it from another perspective that leads into the Three of Cups with the Knight of Cups. All right. In the Bible Tarot, the Three of Cups is the wedding at Cana. Literally. All right. Invite me to the wedding. It's going to be epic. Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, maybe even an Aquarius. Cancer and Aquarius seem to be very strong in this reading. Okay. But they've done the work and they are coming in from another perspective with the Six of Swords. I told you, even at my level, I can't tell if it's a past person back or if they're literally, it's a new person, or straight up, they've actually done the work and they're coming back in a new energy. Because you don't want them back. You don't want to get back and deal with the same thing for my groups of Saggies that are dealing with a past person. You want them to come in correct. And that Tower card shows they are. Maybe you or them have actually changed up your hair recently, or you've gotten your nails done. Maybe even like just not a haircut, but like a color. Like you're going to jet black, or from jet black, it's like it's time for Sag to be blonde. Or you do that every summer, or put a little like auburn or red into it type of a thing. Something just allows you to energize and restart this connection. And even the Sagittarius is dealing with somebody new. You called in the real deal on this one. It's going to go the distance because it's your Emperor to your Empress energy with the Knight of Cups. The first time out, it's an offer. It's excitement. It's some fun. It's a date night. I'm seeing a comedy club. Maybe you or them like going to comedy clubs, or you will in the future, where you have some date nights out, like having something to eat, a drink or two, watch some funny stuff. And I'm hearing Joe Rogan, like his podcast or something that might resonate. Maybe you or them know or will meet Joe Rogan, or just going, or maybe you're a Sagittarius that listens to Joe Rogan. Totally possible. But something about the comedy clubs and just keeping things on a much lighthearted energy, a more funner energy. That's what you're manifesting in going forward. I like this. Sagittarius, you are getting a good reading. You deserve this. This is awesomeness. Heads up, there's offers with that Knight of Cups. Strong Cancer energy. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, and a lot of Pisces too. All right, let's keep going on this. Could be Gemini possibly too, or a Virgo. All right, now, outcome. Empress card to the Knight of Wands. Or no, that's not the Knight. That's the Eight of Wands. Sorry, turn on my glasses. Maybe you or them wear glasses or contact lenses, which that's impressive big time right there. I have watched people put contacts in, and that is so impressive because I'd make it a point in my life to keep sharp things away from my eyeball. And to watch somebody putting that in, it's like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Maybe you wear contacts or glasses, or they do. The Queen of Cups on the Queen of Cups. To the King of Wands, 10 Pentacles. 4 Swords, the Chariot, to Judgment on the Lovers. Oh my word, all major arcana in the end. I felt that. That was a 9-volt right to the tongue. Wow. Sagittarius, I think they call dibs on you. They're calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time. They're calling dibs on your hand, on your heart. All theirs. You guys go forward with the King of Wands to the Queen of Cups. That's love. That's passion. Leo, Cancer energy. That, like, everything here, like, you guys call dibs on each other. And the second this gets going, this is why you guys stay in each other's minds. And it takes you to the 10 of Pentacles, where you've got everything happening here. Look at your family portrait. I told you guys are wind up being two goobers that as you walk down the street, people are going to be like, excuse me, could you guys stop being so cute and adorable? Because my wife is yelling at me and telling me, like, why don't you do that, Abner? Why don't you do what they do? I'll have what Sagittarius is having. Right? This shows here you're creating an honest, loyal connection. It's 10 of Pentacles that you had to have that time to like rest and recover from, that allows you guys to put each other first, communicate open and clearly, and have a lot of travel and adventure. With the Lovers card to the Chariot on Judgment. The Chariot is the 20th, the Chariot's the 7th card in the deck, Cancer energy. All right. I'm seeing, like, remember in the beginning too, I mentioned you guys might have similar cars or the same cars, or you keep seeing their car, like all of a sudden everybody drives their car, right? Maybe like I'm seeing Jeepway. Maybe you or them have a Jeep possibly, any kind. But this shows being able to close off that energetical distance, close the gap, and successfully merge 2 24-hour days into one without having to feel smothered, strifed, and struggled. It's the Lovers. This was all written in this, your energetical blueprint, long before you guys even came into this lifetime. The Judgment card being the 20th card in the deck, which even though it's Scorpio energy, I as a reader, I pull mutable energy, which is you and Pisces and Gemini and Virgo energy. But this here is Revelations 20 in the Bible. It's why it's the 20th card. And it's the energy that we're going into right now. It's the end of that old narcissistic style generation that's like, we're going to mess with everybody. Let's ghost them. Let's tell them they can't show up. And let's see how that works. Just go non-contact. See how that works. We're done with that. This is the ability that if it doesn't work out, everybody's mature enough to talk about it. This is learning to speak each other's love language and working together. Instead of like, because whenever you ghost people, all you do is hurt the other person. Instead of just being like, I'm sorry it didn't work, or I'm sorry I fought. This is allowing you guys to find a communication to stick together. And so teamwork can make the dream work. You're in that new energy with the timeline shift that we've already had that's calling in that divine counterpart. And with that Chariot card, strong Cancer energy. Definitely could be dealing with Cancer. Also, Virgo's here. Aries is here too. Libra, Gemini, and Virgo. Definitely it could be Aquarius. Could also be Scorpio. But I'm also seeing here with the Lovers card that this was divinely written into your blueprint. That you guys are meant to have that love that you seek and to successfully merge and be each other's cheerleaders. And like, they've already got a lot of date plans. Could be vacations, could be trips that I see manifest your future that you want, where you don't feel like totally locked down and smothered out, that it lets you still be yourself. They love you for you, okay? Your future does not look boring at all with this here, all right? I love it. Sagittarius, you or them could be born on the 4th or the 14th, the 10th, the 3rd, the 9th, the 19th, the 20th, and the 27th are here. I'm also seeing the 1st and the 16th comes out. Yeah, even the 7th possibly. But definitely could be Aquarius, could be Cancer, Leo, could be Virgo, could be a Scorpio or a Taurus, Pisces, even Aries, fixed energy too. All right. Wow. Sagittarius, claim this one down in the comments. This is a powerful manifestation. Claim it and make it happen. You've been through enough. It's time you have some happiness. Let everybody else be jealous of you. They'll deal with it. You deserve to be happy because you've taken so much time to worry about everybody else. It's your turn to be on that pedestal. You're the spotlight performer in the future. It's your unconditional love. Cancer energy. Totally. Leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates too, Sagittarius. We treat the community posts, the comment sections, and everything like Facebook. We talk, we interact with each other, we have a great time. And I do, actually, I get notified, I like and love every comment, and I do eventually reply. Sometimes it takes me a minute because I get busy. I'm a one-man band doing this whole thing on my own. I'm the talent and the promoter. But I always do get around to it. And thank you for being a part of the channel, Sagittarius. Remember, too, it'll resonate to any and all placements of Sagittarius within your chart, too. We're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but we're also all the parts of all our charts. All right? And this is where we take it into the super chats. We're going to see what we got for a little bit of specials, some bonus readings, and take it from there, okay? Because we don't do extended stuff here. It's all part of it. All right, let's go. And TikTok, thank you guys for being here, too. I appreciate you. I love you guys. All right, let's see what we got on the super chats. And thank you to the Mod Squad. You guys are awesome. All right, let's do this. Angel Eyes, what's up, darling? Thank you for the super chat. All right, how does it look in love for you with the Cancer? All right, let's find out. Let's see, Cancer or bust? Let's find out. The 4 of Swords, Temperance, 3 of Wands, whoa, and the 6 of Wands. With Justice on the 2 of Cups. I see Cancer as the energy. 6 of Wands shows a victory too. So what I'm seeing here is over the course of the next 4 weeks into Leo season, you wind up with a Caitlin Petty victory. Look at her standing on stage, giving a sellout concert. I think you guys will actually wind up doing some dates, going to concert, little music's in the park. But that's like she's doing a sellout concert that even Taylor Swift's like, there's a lot of people here. And Caitlin's like, oh, that's you coming in. There will be a lot of eyes on you because you guys are going to the next level with the Temperance card, which already shows that it might, all the Cancer that's in the Sagittarius reading. I don't see anybody else in your energy. I see you guys buckling down, focusing on each other, and taking this thing over the course of Leo season. You're going to spawn this thing into a relationship. Your love life will be a natural slow burn with that Three of Wands. So enjoy the trip. That's what I'm being told here, is that this is starting to manifest itself in a more natural energy, something you haven't experienced before, because you're growing a real love, okay? So yeah, the next 4 weeks are going to solidify a lot of your love down, and it's Cancer. I don't see anybody else, okay? Thank you, too, for the super chat. All right, Shrek, Nine of Pentacles. Shrek's actually, you're looking pretty good. Three of Pentacles. You got a little help from the other side showing up, too. All right, so let's find out. Can and does she want more children? Okay, let's find out. The Nine of Pentacles came back. The Hermit card, the King of Wands, so the Hierophant. With that Queen of Wands. Yeah, she does. She does want more children with the right person. That's like the divine couple on that Queen to the King of Wands with the Hierophant. That, yeah, when she levels up and finds that commitment, when she's done her work in that, which you are still on her mind as one of the potential candidate, you know what I mean? That Nine of Pentacles to the Hermit card, she's doing a lot of focus on work there, but yeah, she totally actually does want more children. When she gets the King to the Queen of Wands and gets that couple energy, and she's made it through her awakening, her maturing, her birthdays, her leveling up, whatever like name you want to put on to her working on her healing journey, yeah, there's more children in her future. She's not done yet. Five of Wands. There's just a lot of internal struggles on this one, but in the outcome, yeah, she does want more kids. All right. Thank you, too, for the super chat, bro. Your awesomeness. All right, let's see. Lucine, what do we got? What are Joe's current thoughts and feelings for you? All right, let's find out. And thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh, you're so generous. I appreciate you. Oh my word. This one's sponsored by Lucine. Okay. The Page of Wands. Current feelings are that he is internal on that Queen of Pentacles, because you actually, even though he's right now, he's quiet. His current thoughts and feelings are not about you so much as they're about his money, putting himself in balance and maturing, getting to that and into like a more mature mindset. However, the long-term outlook shows the Queen of Cups to the Page of Wands on the Three of Cups. So in the subconscious, there's a lot of love and feelings for you that he's working to come to terms with. That the outcome shows when he does reach out and make a message, it's going to move a little faster towards an unconditional love, which did come out for Sagittarius, that their overall energy in the Queen of Cups, that leads you to union, and not even union. That's such a very spiritual thing to say. He's going to actually propose marriage to you in the future. It won't be like the first text message, but things will actually get going between you and Joe, that it manifests towards the Three of Cups union that you will feel pretty happy in. Okay? The next 3 weeks, 2-3 months, your life's not going to be, you're going to look back on June, July, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, everything is so much better now. This is crazy. I never thought this would happen. All right. So thank you so much for the super chat too. You're awesome sauce. Thank you guys for being here too on TikTok. Thank you, Instagram. And thank you everybody, and my mod squad especially. All right. Hey, what's up, Katrina? Hi, Katrinka. What's up, Brittany? Katie. Hi, Sarah. All right. Let's see what we've got. Next up is Maria. Hi, Maria. Thank you for the super chat, too. Thank you all for your donations. All right. Let's see. What are your true person's heartfelt emotions? Let's find out what's up. I like the cowboy emoji. I like that. And a little bit of a laugh. Uh-oh. Let's see. Maybe is that tied to the Joe Rogan? Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Four of Cups on the Death card. Okay, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Cancer energy. This actually shows that he's starting to move faster in your direction. I know he hasn't reached out yet. But with that Five of Swords, it's kind of like he's already got the car running, and he's trying to lock the house up and make sure everything's in order so he can come and visit you and profess his love to you. Because God is literally telling him, Ace of Pentacles, time to start something new with Maria. Make this work out. And he's like, I don't know how to do it. He might be talking to some friends, family, or that one buddy that always messes everything up. The one that you used to want to invite over, and you'd be like, oh gosh, how long is he staying? It's that one. And he's in the Four of Cups to the Death card. So currently there's nobody else in his life. He's Captain Dry Cups. That came out for Sagittarius. And in this point here, his emotions in that are about establishing something new, because the emotions are brought on by God, and that's what he's feeling. An emotion is a reception. He's receiving that, like, basically, like, he knows that God has told him it's either Maria or you wind up alone. And he's like, I got to work on this. So I do see him approaching, and he's already on an energetical path with that Chariot to the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, that things will change a lot for you over the next couple of weeks, without a doubt. All right? So thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate you. All right, Latrice, what do we got on your finances? Oh, thank you. I missed you guys. It is so nice to be back. When the internet came back together, I was like, oh, thank goodness. About time. All right, let's see what's up. What's up in the finances? Ooh, there we go. Thank you. The Seven of Wands to the Strength card. During Leo season, you've got a job that you've been interested in, because I see that, like, right now, your finances side of things, work life's been rough. And you've been trying to learn about a bit on the 401k, how to reinvest your retirement, maybe even doing straight up like Roths, IRAs. I'm seeing on the finances here during Leo season, it will protect. Definitely keep track on your passwords and such, because there might be a security breach or a data breach at the bank you do banking at. One of those things that make the news that, like, so-and-so Bank of America had corporate breach, data loss, all the passwords are out. You just, like, if you need to reset, change your password and write it down just to be safe. You'll be good on that one. Then it'll never leak out. But also, you've already been looking for other work, that you wanted some more money because the current job wasn't offering you anything. I do see a complete career change that, like same job or industry, maybe a different company that you've considered in the past. They will reach out with that Strength card during Leo season that takes you to the Six of Pentacles. You might actually wind up as a bit of a manager that like processes other people's work. Okay. So I hope that helps. A lot of changes. Just protect yourself on that Seven of Wands. All right. Thank you, too. All right, Twitching Jay, how you been, boo? What's up? All right, what's coming for you in the next week? All right, what's the week ahead? Let's do a weekly forecast for Twitching Jay. Okay. The Sun card to the Queen of Cups. Try unconditional love in the week ahead. You will have something change, okay? And I'm not saying a new person or anything like that. The Knight of Cups to the Empress shows somebody's going to offer you something that's going to make you feel much happier and loved. You're actually in a point where you think a lot of your friends or family have even forgotten about you, but you're going to get invited out to something that either the past person is going to be at, or there's going to be somebody new that piques your interest so much, you might even stop thinking about the past person, okay? But with that Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, I think it's more of look at how the cards stuck together. It's an overlayment. It is the past person returning. I think you resonate into the new part of the Sagittarius reading, that you're going to get an invite to a party like this. You should totally go, because it's going to wind up being a hoot. It's going to be a riot, a real barn burner, as they say. Okay? High Priestess, act surprised, because the invite, you don't suspect. You don't see it coming. Okay? Thank you so much, too. Hope that helps. Appreciate you. All right. Miria, will you soon get the raise that you and your boss talked about? Okay, let's find out. Let's roll with it. Let's see what's up. All right. The Seven of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords on the King of Cups. Yeah. Three of Swords. It's literally just when you think that it's not going to happen and that he was just blowing smoke type of a thing. The Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords shows up. Right now, what's going on behind the scenes, why it hasn't been officially talked to you yet, is because he's had to get the approvals from HR, management, and higher up. And literally, he's going to the mat for you with that Seven of Pentacles to justify why you're worth the money, like performance reviews and stuff. But yeah, I do see in the course of like the next, within 7 weeks, that's a very wide outlook, but I'm thinking much sooner than that with this 7-7 showing up, that you will find out that it's actually going to be just a little bit more than what you guys talked about, because he was kind of shooting from the hip and like wasn't really sure like what the budget had or where it would go. But he will come back and not so much he's going to come back to you, but he'll call you into his office type of a thing and be like, okay, I think we've worked it out. And just when you think that Three of Swords is not going to happen is when you'll hear about it with the Two of Wands. That they made it aside on the budget. There may be a little bit of cutbacks as a result of it, but not on your side. You're going to wind up getting more money because you already do like everybody else's job too. All right, so I hope that helps. Thank you too, dear. Thank you. All right, Natrokic. Close enough. All right, I'm sorry, I suck in English. When will your twin flame come towards you in love? Sagittarius girl and a Cancer man. Okay, let's find out. Here we go. Sagittarius and Cancer. You guys are kind of joined at the hip. You guys are bound together. The Five of Cups to the Eight of Wands on the Moon card with the Sun card. This is nice. So check this out. You guys, both you and your Cancerian are nervous about reaching out. You're staying quiet in the Five of Cups. You both keep watching each other, checking up on each other. And with that Eight of Wands, literally, you might have to wait a little bit longer because you both have a little bit of fear of if I try and reach out, I'm going to get, like, it's not going to go well. You don't realize that you both are actually open to this with the Sun card. That's what the Moon is hiding. The fears in that, literally the Five of Cups, I'm seeing there's no reason you couldn't even reach out and send that first communication, Eight of Wands style, which is Cancer Sagittarius energy, and let him do that response. Basically, you guys right now are at a point here that you guys are both on each other's approaching flight path, and whichever one of you reaches out first to start the communication, it can literally be either one of you at this point. The outcome is the Sun card that takes those fears away. And literally, it's going to be that energy of like, why did we wait so long? Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I love this so much. You are destined for a twin flame union this lifetime. You will see a lot of Cancer Sagittarius unions and reunions going forward. All right, especially during Leo season. So I hope that helps. It's a lot closer than you think. Totally. All right, Misty Ray, what does Spirit want you to know? All right, God, to me and tap me and give me some messages from Misty Ray. The Hierophant. You've put off going back to school and doing some higher level of learning or going for a promotion because you feel you're not qualified for it, or you think that it involves a little bit of like too much training on the job or something. This here, Spirit wants you to know, focus on that dream and that path, because when you least suspect it, it's calling in the person on your mind as well. God is putting a lot of energies in place right now to get your work life in balance, and then your love life returns, because a lot of your fights in the past have been about money. And God doesn't want that anymore. He wants you guys together and happy. So little do you know that actually, like, your job, your promotion in this is coming in faster. Aquarius, Taurus energy. It's all written in your divine blueprint. And the same thing is happening on your person's side with the Ten of Wands, that they're actually kind of tired, burnt out too. So you guys will come together. Like, literally, your work life will start working first. Your love life will click into play after that. And then I see going into the winter time, even Aquarius and Taurus season into next year, you guys are on a whole nother level that, like, you don't even think of the past anymore, too, that you guys come together and work it out. All right? Your work life, too, will be in much better perspective by the fall even, okay? So I do hope that helps. Thank you, thank you. Spirit wanted to give you a little bit of both. All right, Beck, how much longer is Joe going to stay juggling? He won't talk to you, and you're starting to get fed up. All right, I got you covered, girl. Let's find out. The Knight of Wands. Oh, he's still in an immature phase. So the Queen of Pentacles on the Eight of Cups to the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're not that far out. Somewhere in the course between August and Virgo season, Leo and Virgo, the next about 6 to 8 weeks, is that he's still, okay, he's straight up, he's still in his party phase with the Knight of Wands. But you see how she's alone on the card here? So I'm seeing that he's done juggling people in his life, and now he's just juggling maturing. See how the Eight of Cups walked off the table? Like, he really doesn't want to. Like, he's still in a little bit of Peter Pan mode. All right? Where he's enjoying his energies, his youth, his Saturn returns, leveling up. But the Page of Swords shows he is learning, and things will change, okay? Right now, he isn't talking, but he's doing a lot of snooping and studying so that things can work out. Because God actually, the reason he hasn't come back yet is God won't let him yet because he's still a player. But now he's just juggling himself. He's trying to get himself some checks and balances, come in a more mature energy so that he can talk to you appropriately. So you are on the verge of it changing up for you, though. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, that Queen of Pentacles. Again, I'm seeing a little bit of Leo energy around the portal and the new moon that will help change things, okay? So I do hope that helps, Beck. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this. And remember, Sagittarius, this will resonate to any and all placements in your chart of Sagittarius, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. And I'm FHA compliant, so I'll read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. All you got to do is ask. And if you'd like to, feel free to email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, where I offer both the one-on-one Zoom readings as well as the traditional private YouTube link. All right. In Sagittarius, if you're in Metro Detroit, join me tomorrow in Rochester, Michigan. Actually, it's Troy, Michigan, right on the border. I'll be at the Wingate by Wyndham on Rochester Court, right off of I-75. Come by, say hi, get a reading from me or the other awesome people at the Michigan Psychic Fair. We've got awesome readers, healers, and vendors. They're mia familia. All right, and make them part of your family too. Come by and say hi. All right. And Sagittarius, thank you so much for letting me read your life, your love, and your energy today. I really appreciate you. I love you to death. And the moon and back and all that other cute stuff. And God, thank you for putting up with me. And for the messages today we received for Sagittarius, we will work to manifest them. And we thank you for your guidance and your gratitude as always. Totally appreciative. Love you. All right. Until next time, Sagittarius, I will see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. You know I totally love you. All right.